Hello everyone, welcome back to my craft room. Today I'm going to make a project using the Timeless Tulips bundle. Now the bundle is a stamp set and a coordinating punch, and I love punches. I can't say that enough times because I do, I love punches. The stamp that we're going to use is just the flower one here and this leaf. And as you can see in the catalogue, it's been outlined in different colours, just with a bit of cream behind it, so you know those are the two images that you can use with that stamp, with that punch, I beg your pardon. And here's the punch, so here's the flower head and here's the leaf. Also today we are going to need, there's the stamp set. We're also going to need some petal pink card, which as you can see I've already stamped in petal pink the flower heads, and we're going to need some old olive for the leaf. So here are the inks that I used. I won't actually be doing any stamping because I've already done it. Now the other colour that we're going to use is garden green. Now today, rather than make a card, I'm going to try and make a tulip. Now I saw a lady in Australia called Michelle Dutrissa, and she made one of these, and I thought I must have a go at making them. And she made the flowers as the toppers for pencils. Well, I didn't have any pencils that I really wanted to use, but I did have some paper straws. So I thought, I wonder if I can put some colour onto that, because as you can see it's stripy, just to make it look like a stem. So what I did was I got a sponge that I've already been using in the past, and this is garden green. Now I've already done one, so somewhere I've got a messy piece of paper. So let me bring that in. And it's really quite easy. So I'm literally going to dab my sponge. I'm sorry about the light. It is a horrible grey day. It's almost dark outside. It's only 3 o'clock. We're having Storm Brendan go through all the edges of it. So I'm literally going to dab this all over my straw. I'm giving it a little turn as I'm doing it. And because it's paper, the ink's actually soaking in. Now I need to do it for a little while to finish that off. But I've done one already, but you can see what I mean, and if I just keep applying the ink it'll get darker and darker. Okay, so that's what you need. You need a paper straw, some sponge and garden green ink. But as I've done one already, let me show you what it looks like. So there you are. You can hardly see the white bits now, and I think that's fine for the stem. So let me bring in the punch. I'm going to move this out of the way. I will need my silicone mat, because believe me, you will get gluey. And I'm just going to move the camera a little bit. That's better. Alright, so as you can see, I've stamped 6 petal heads. Now what I need to do is, because the stamp has got leaf as well as petal, I need to stamp from the left hand side, otherwise I shall be chopping up the flower heads. bits of pink card everywhere, but that's okay. And I'm going to punch out the leaf. Now what I need to do is I need to fold these in half down the centre here, and it's better if you start at the top than at the bottom. So I'm literally just pushing those together until they, and because it's a matching stamp, a matching punch shape, there is a proper name and I can't think what it is. There we go. So I'm going to do that with all of them. Start at the top and work my way down. Now we're going to join 3 of them together. Now you do have to be very careful with your glue. You don't want to use a lot. So all I did was I put a tiny little bead of glue here. Try not to put too much down the bottom here. And definitely wet glue is the one to use, because then you've got a bit of wriggle room to get them together. Set those 3 aside and then start on the next 3. Oops, I folded that one the wrong way. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open them out and we're going to pull these 2 slightly apart. Now you can see why I said don't put too much glue at the bottom. Okay, so what we're going to do is unfold them, if you like, and the stem that we've made is going to go inside there like that. So obviously I need to put some glue on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of glue down that gap, and I'm going to put a bit of glue on my stem. And then I'm going to feed that in there, pull them apart. This is where you need 3 hands. Pull them in, give that a little twist round a bit so it's held in place. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more glue on here, and this time you can be a bit more, you can put a bit more glue on. Oops, you do get a bit sticky. And I'm going to put some on this leaf as well, and then I'm going to put those together. And now you can see why you need liquid glue, because you're going to push that down, opening up this one in the same way, so they're surrounding the stem. Oops, oh dear. There we go. So can you see, it needs to look like that. So you've trapped the stem inside the flower head, and there you have our tulip. Now when that's a bit drier, you can kind of manipulate them a bit more. Now let's put our leaf on. I am sorry this is dark, I realise it is. So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on there, and on that tiny little bit at the bottom there. I'm just going to hold that in place. And there we go, we have a tulip. And I've already done one. And of course I'm going to have another go at making another one. There we go. So there's 2 tulips, and I think the next one I'll put the leaf the other side, and they're going to look nice in a vase, aren't they? I might even have a go at making a paper vase to put them in. So there we go, there's another project, and I hope you'll have a go at making them. And then, as you see, they're not too difficult as long as you've got the right supplies, and I will put a list of everything that I've made over on my blog so that you can have a go at making them yourself, and you can make them in any colour. I think they'd look lovely in yellow, nice cheery yellow, brighten up a dull day. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.